It started with my daughter. I wanted to be able to tell her a story about a thing. This thing, the red party cup. We've all seen it, used it, thrown it away without a second thought. If we notice it at all, it's just part of the background to our parties and get-togethers. So why did I want to tell my daughter a story about it? Well, not because I wanted to know what machines are used to make it, or how much trash it eventually becomes, but I did want to tell her about people. Because even if the red cup is just part of the background, it didn't appear out of the blue. Someone put it there. And not just there, I mean, in the world. Who?
My name is Ed Holzar. I'm a former employee of Solo Cup Corporation and / Dart Corporation. Been around primarily around the Champaign-Urbana area for over 50-some years. Worked for the company for 36 years, primarily working with engineering groups. I've thought an awful lot since we first talked, John, about the red Solo Cup. And I remember going to see how they were producing this fabulous plastic cup because Urbana was going to get their very first machine. Nobody knew what to do, and I was basically told, figure it out. I know my old boss, Gene Beckler, had always said that it was running those machines was not a science job, it was art. Because if you got those two cups together and they twisted for some other reason, it just became a log. The art of manufacturing cups, of all things I get involved in, that's a past life now. I do look at product to see if I can tell where it was manufactured. If I went to a hotel and that product was wrapped and it was Solo, it came from the Urbana plant. It went through my machines. Let's face it, those people in Urbana have become my family.
You guys have a safe drive home. So now when I buy one of these cups or use them or see them, I'm going to think of you guys.
Okay, we're good. Buy lots of them.
Okay.
Keep my son in a job.
Right.
To trace the red cup's family tree further back, Ed said I'd have to talk to the Hulsman family, who originally founded the Solo Cup Company back in 1936. Unfortunately, the Hulsmans declined to participate in the film. So I tried the next best thing.
What do we have, like 25 minutes? Probably 25 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
My name is Kim Healy, and I am the Vice President of Consumer Products Marketing, and I have been with the company for 13 years. We know that the product line was introduced in the early 70s, can't pinpoint a date. That's about as much detail as we have on when these products were introduced.
Introducing the new Party Cups by Solo. Happy colors to go with happy sounds. Bright, exciting new colors in a wonderful variety of sizes.
I'm not sure if the cup design itself is iconic, or is it what the red Solo Cup actually means to people in their mind. So in 1999, I joined the Solo Cup Company. That first week, I was invited to attend some focus groups. So I arrive and I'm sitting behind that one-way mirror looking at basically a table of red cups. And I turned to the person that was sitting next to me that had been with the company for a long time, and I said, which one is ours? And at that point, they looked at me and said, I can't tell you which one's ours.
Solo Cups and plates, because life should be a party.
And I mean, I know when we tested all these new designs, I tested it with our loyal users. So I don't see it as diminishing kind of its stature, as long as we make it better.
Okay.
You know? Next. Which one next? What do we want to do next, you know? It's fun.
I'd met someone who manufactured the red cup and someone who managed the red cup. I'd learned what those mysterious rings on it were actually for. I'd even learned what it looks like after it leaves a recycling facility.
This is ground up plastic number 6, and you'll see there's actually quite a bit of red in there.
But there was still a piece missing.
My name is Will Hillebrenner. I actually am on the design side of mechanical engineering. Right now I'm in the process of remodeling, redesigning a historic home in downtown Raleigh, and that's where we are today. I believe it was September or October of 2008 is when I started with Solo Cup Company. And one of the first opportunities that I had when I worked there, when I started there, was with the kind of name brand flagship Solo Red Cup. In our meetings, it would come up all the time. We're like, at the end of the day, it's just a cup. But I tell people all the time about our design, and when I refer to it, I basically call it my baby. We did quite a few ergonomic studies. I remember looking at motorcycle handle grips as far as kind of ideas for the gripability of things. And I realized that at the end of the day, like I said, it is just a plastic cup, but I'm extremely proud of it. When I see it in the store, when I see it in the trash, when I see it on TV, it definitely means something to me. It definitely has a very, very strong meaning. I have a belief that everything in the world relates to itself and relates to other things. So if you improve one thing, then just with the theory of everything relating, I think that it actually helps to improve all things. If we disregarded the way that things look and disregarded the way that things are put together, things just kind of stay the way that they've always been.
I really wanted there to be an author of the Red Party Cup. Someone who would be the answer to the question, who cares? Someone responsible. I didn't find any authors, but I did find some of those someones. It wasn't just no one in particular in that plant, that corporate headquarters, that design studio. So that's the story I'll tell my daughter if she points at this thing, or any other thing, and asks why. Why is this here? I'll say because of someone, like Ed, and Kim, and Will, and you, and me.